I don't care if you've been screaming, I gotta suck Bubba all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Black and Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Buddy, coming to you live and direct from the Beast. Smoke me on fam with all the danks and danks. On my left, your boy Blue.
Bob again as Dangling sucks. Wasn't going to be on my 2025 bingo card.
But here we are,
Mm-hmm.
talking about that dang-a-lang. On my far right, engineering on the ones and twos, choking people out on the threes, of course, Kronos.
I'm back on my darkest days, Ark, y'all.
But we back up in here.
Maybe. I don't know if we're live.
Yeah.
We'll just record anyway if it's not making it out, because I don't see how it's making it out. But yeah, I'll keep trying to look.
All right. So we on pins and needles, but we're gonna keep it dank for you. Or do we do statistics, or is that challenging, sort of, with all that's going on?
Yeah, it seems like it's not gonna really work. So
okay, all right, no worries.
Yeah.
We'll fix it in post. Don't even matter.
Yeah.
We don't have old ninja here, so that means that nobody on the planet Earth has died. So
Nope.
we'll be fine. I
can say what died is, American decency, I guess, just slowly dying every fucking day with a known murderer in the fucking White House. Actually, two of them. Like, the leader of Al Qaeda was there, and so was MBS, who literally killed a fucking journalist.
An American journalist. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just the continual death of just American decency and patriotism. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's not funny. It's really fucking sad, but it sure does seem like the final thing that seems controversial with the MAGA crowd is whether or not Trump from the Epstein files has sucked off somebody named Bubba that people are speculating is a nickname and code for Bill Clinton, or I've seen some things about it could be some kind of horse of some sort, and I'm like,
oh my gosh,
that's a whole lot worse.
That'd be I mean, that sucking a horse's dick. That's a different level of skills, I guess. That's something that I would expect to see in a Tijuana show.
Yep.
Not a millionaire at the time.
Yep. One would think.
Well, if you Google up to see what was Bill Clinton's nickname, Bubba comes up. And I was like, well, and there's photos that drop too of him, it looks like he's grabbing Bill by the balls.
Yeah. Those I had to try and at first you see him, you're like, oh, AI is at it again. I'm like, wait a minute, I think all the fact checking is looking like this is real. What scenario makes you go up to somebody who I don't know how old those are, but I mean, obviously he was president in the 90s, so, and a governor, I think, of Arkansas before that in the late 80s. So he's had a political life for a long, long time. Regardless of all that, you were patting him on the dick. What the fuck?
I mean, listen, I don't have anything against gay people, at all. If that guy's gay, and that's fine. But this is somebody that he's for a belief system that is totally anti-gay, totally anti-bi, totally he's literally kicking folks out of the military for their sexual, preference, and if they're trans or not. So, listen, if you want to suck a dick, but also don't be anti-LGBTQ. While doing so.
What's interesting, usually people who are anti that, they turn out to be part of that group. A lot of times they're hating on themselves by hating the others for being openly out. So
there's a lot of really loud Bible thumping anti-gay folks that are on Grindr every single fucking day. So
wasn't it whenever there's a
hold on, stop real quick. Okay, we're recording again. I stopped the live stream because it's not working, but okay. I'm making sure the recording is going to still go. So, yeah. And of course, you guys now stopped.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, isn't
There
it
we
like
go.
every time there's like a some kind of event? How was it? Some kind of political event happening, like the numbers on grinders
Yeah.
skyrocketing in
Any
that
type
one
of
city.
convention, like for really either party, but like it's even funnier when it's like the GOP and they're like, evangelicals there and whatnot. But the Grinder app stops working because they can't handle all the traffic.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
So
and like I said, it's so crazy to me because like normally most people wouldn't care. The only reason why we do care and why I point it out is because you're literally demonizing, non-straight, people, especially non-straight white dudes. And for you to sit out there and still be sucking dicks and getting, fucking in a bathroom, it's like, I mean, come on, like just if you're for it, then just be all for it,
yeah.
Don't need to be ashamed.
Also, let's be really clear too. Just to give another example, they were so loud about the whole aspect of a drag queen is the end of civilization. If anybody ever sees a drag queen show, we need to ban them and all this other stuff. Meanwhile, you allegedly may have been wearing dresses and doing deeds with horses or men or both. Who knows? But what's wild to me is this is the part that is so off the hook for them that they're really struggling with the whole cognitive dissonance thing more so than with the credible mountain of evidence of, hey, you were diddling underage girls.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? Like that's where we think. Let that sit for as long as you need. Like,
Well, let's just be. I want to make it. I'll push it even further. That show with Megyn Kelly when she came on her show with some other person who was like almost like comically Jewish. I only say comically Jewish because she had the Star of David and a bunch of like Hebrew stuff in the background. Yep. So like I don't understand. The only reason I bring it up is because like the shit that she was spewing and just like letting Megyn Kelly slide with basically saying that there is a difference between a 15-year-old and an 8-year-old when it comes to pedophilia. Yep. Okay, ma'am, first of all, if you need to specify which age is more acceptable than the other when it comes to underage children, then you're already in the realm of pedophiles. And yes, I do understand there's different words for different ages for pedophile, but we have long ago established that all of those other terms they're all disgusting people. And we decided to use one word for that, and it's just pedophilia, you disgusting fucks. If you're trying to sit there and tell me that a girl that is 15, it's more acceptable to have a sexual relationship with them when you're, in your 40s than it is to be for an 8-year-old, I mean, what are we doing here? And also, like, her telling on herself of saying that she knows somebody and she talked to them recently, somebody that used to run in Epstein's circle and was telling, I never saw him have, relations with an 8-year-old. Okay. First of all, let's take a pause on that fucking whole conversation. Why are you still having a conversation with somebody who you knew ran in a circle of pedophiles? All right. I don't care if it's my fucking brother. If my brother was a fucking pedophile, he'd be lucky if I didn't whoop his ass on sight.
Yeah.
All right. That's like bare minimum. Much less we would not have ongoing conversations ever again in life. Like we wouldn't have
ever.
We wouldn't talk about shit. I don't care about what you think about the weather. I don't care about what you think about anything. I care about that you tried to, do whatever to some underage child. And that's where the relationship ends.
Do you remember, and not everybody's seen this, but like there was a It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode. And it was the funniest thing because Danny DeVito's character, I'm not accusing the actor, I want to be really clear on this before I get sued, was talking about, oh yeah, I was on the Epstein Island. And, I wasn't a part of any of the diddling kid stuff. I was just there for water skiing or whatever. It's just funny. You have to find this clip because it's the funniest fucking clip because it's all comedy. Because the whole crew is just like, what the fuck you mean you were hanging out with fucking Epstein? There's no possible way you can say that without it being guilty of all the things that come to mind immediately. But it's this funny ass clip from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He fucking starts backpedaling. It's like, I didn't know about that stuff. I was just there to have like jet ski and eat some fucking fruit cocktails and, fucking hilarious.
No. I think if you see an adult doing something like that to somebody that even appears to be underage, like there should be part of your soul that tells you that something's wrong, and to either fight that person or get the child away from that person. And if you don't have those instincts, you could be a pedophile.
Oh yeah.
So
what's crazy is that we're seeing a bunch of females that are not defending Megyn Kelly. They're coming after her basically, and they started a hashtag like it's like hashtag when I was 14 or something like that, and they're posting pictures of themselves when they were 14. They got like braces on, like messy hair and stuff like that. Like they look like little kids. And there was an actor from Little House on the Prairie, and she had mentioned how when she was on the show, she was only 14 and she had to like kiss a 21-year-old. Like she had a kissing scene. And this happens in Hollywood all the time too, because like in Interview with the Vampire, freaking Kristen Dunst had to kiss Brad Pitt, and she was like 8 or something.
God damn.
Fucking weird.
So let me say this too, just going back to Megyn Kelly before I fucking forget. It is a real misconception, and I want to be really clear here because she said a lot of fucked up shit, but a lot of just
factually wrong.
Yeah, she said something about, well, the 15 is like the barely legal. Ma'am, you can get the entire fucking fuck out of here. That category has been on like Pornhub, and we've seen it or whatever for like the last 30 years. And let me tell you what we all know is true. That category is basically for college age. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 grown women who are above 18 years of age.
Yeah, barely legal has never meant underage. Never in human history has it meant underage.
Nope.
What she is saying is actually illegal. They're underage, like 15, you're 17, 16, 15, all the way down below. You are underage. And if you want to have the semantics of, in some states and countries, if you're, you could be 16, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
That's not here.
Like, honestly, at my age, at my advanced age, I'm on the wrong side of 40, but I can't look at somebody that's under the age of 35 and be like, this is the person for me. You know what I mean? Like, somebody might look like sort of attractive, but like as you age, people start looking younger and younger. Like, I literally can't tell you for like people that are like under the age about like around 25, you could be 25 or fucking 18. I really don't fucking know.
Yeah.
So.
And what's crazy is that she's got kids. I think she has a daughter that's around 14 or so. I was trying to see exactly what her kid's age was, but yeah, she's got 3 kids, and she had the nerve to say this when you have a fucking little kid. That's insane.
Yeah. Would you let your little girl go to Epstein Island?
Yeah. Fucking nastiness. The other thing
maybe
too,
she would. Yeah.
I mean,
she probably would. She probably let Donald Trump hang out with him.
Get some power and some money.
And almost every, like, obviously we're men of a certain seasoned ass age now, but almost every depiction of teens in the media, and I'm talking about from like Charmed, Saved by the Bell, 90210, all of them were like well into adulthood. Some of them like over 30, even playing high school students and whatnot. But don't let it fucking fool you. Real high school students, you can 99% of the time look at a high school student, look at someone who's 15 or whatever, and be like, oh, you are a 15-year-old.
Have you ever got around to watching Euphoria with
Zendaya?
With Zendaya?
Zendaya, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
There's a Latina chick in there, and the actress is in her 30s, but she's playing a girl in her 60s. And if I would have not have known that she was in her 30s unless I looked her up, but she's like 16. She's 16 of the show, but she's actually like 32 or something.
Wednesday is another perfect example. She plays a teenager. That's a grown woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get.
But also, again, like Wednesday, she still looks super young to me. Like, she's like in her like early 20s, right?
Yeah, probably mid 20s, early. Yeah, but all I'm trying to say is there are grown women who can be petite, can be in their 20s or even early 30s, and who can look young-ish, and that is perfectly fine. When you start talking about 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old, that's a recipe for jail.
Once we get season 5 of Stranger Things, because all those kids are fucking adults now.
Yeah.
I think they're supposed to be playing like middle schoolers.
I wonder if they're gonna de-age them with CGI.
They might have to.
CGI.
They might fucking have to. But yeah, fuck Megyn Kelly. Fuck all the bullshit that she's on. And look, I mean, this list, this isn't new news. We've known about a whole bunch of people being on this list. What, the last 6 years, 7 years at least?
Yeah, but also there's something I need to say for everybody to hear. I'm gonna Negrodamus this for you.
Yeah.
All right. What's gonna happen with the Epstein files? Just President Trump's tiny little hands just signed the Epstein bill for some reason. It doesn't need a bill, just like release the files, which is this shouldn't need congressional approval to release these files. This seems like super extra. This is what's going to happen. Because I knew a couple of weeks ago, not randomly, Trump said that he wanted to have investigations on certain people, like all the Democrats in the Epstein files, which, first of all, that's super partisan, kind of fucking weird. But I also think it's going to play into the hands of him not actually releasing the Epstein files again. This is not the first time this has happened. They've released the Epstein files multiple times to multiple people, and it's always the same bullshit that it's a big nothing burger. And this time they're going to start redacting names because they're going to say there are, listen to me, ongoing investigations with people that are in the Epstein files. And that's what they're going to literally give you the same fucking files again because they're going to have ongoing investigations with shit that we already fucking knew about. Yep. So don't expect anything to come with these of the Epstein files. Nothing.
Yeah. I don't disagree. I think they're still going to try to cover it up, redact, or release the same files, like you said. And it just makes it look even worse and fucking worse at this point.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm going to assume the most depraved shit possible, because otherwise any normal human being will be like, you know what? I didn't do nothing wrong. I want you to know that I didn't do anything wrong. Here you go. Here's the whole thing.
There's already been like ancillary, people like taking L's from like somebody that I don't think he ever went to like the island, but he definitely cheated on his wife, took an L. Somebody else that, had some like blackmail shit, took an L, didn't go to the island, But you know what? I mean, honestly, that's your fault. So like,
you know who is on the list and who had a whole lot of connections and may have been part of the process, allegedly, Naomi Campbell.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah. I saw that. Now, again, don't quote me.
Like
like
a pimp or something? Like
sort of. I mean, who has better connections in the world of modeling? And the modeling world is predatory in and of itself. What 14-year-old, 15-year-old doesn't want to hear, hey, I want to be a model, and you do some international stuff? Allegedly, she made multiple trips to the island. Like,
damn.
Yo,
she's
go ahead.
She makes it that girl from Smallville that was recruiting girls to be part of that cult thingy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too. And Allison Mack, I think her name was.
Yeah, Allison Mack.
Yeah.
I just watched the podcast with her and what's her name, Robinport.
Yeah,
the guy who played Lex.
Now this is really petty and completely wrong. But goddamn, Naomi Campbell, you should be fine enough not to do something. Like you're too fine to do stupid stuff like this and awful stuff. But you could be fine and a horrible human being. So,
yeah, there was another thing that Megyn Kelly had talked about when she was talking about like the underage, girls, and she was trying to justify by saying that Epstein would basically use these girls and then trade them when they became of age. And I'm like, okay, so first of all, like you're literally talking about human trafficking. Like, do you not see the problem here? And like, she's like, oh well, they were of age, and he just traded them to other people. I'm like, but you're talking about he's literally selling women to other people, and you're just like, you don't even want to like talk about that at all. That's not a big deal to you. Like the literal sale of women, that's not a big deal to you.
You know what? I will also say that's kind of gotten lost in the sauce over all these years and the Bubba stuff. And remember, and we were on the air when this shit happened, the week that it happened. nobody on this planet with half a brain believes that he killed himself.
Oh yeah,
No,
You know
no,
what I mean?
no.
like even when they release the videos, it's like, okay, yeah, it's still on the staircase, but it's not the staircase that leads to his fucking room. It's like, oh no, it's the one that's over here in the corner. It just added more to the fucking to conspiracy.
Remember, maximum security. You're already in federal or state prison. I can't remember which one. And you're supposed to have round-the-clock surveillance. And the footage got cut. Oh, he hung himself that night. Oops, so sorry. Like no, not into that shit at all.
Yeah, it's obviously he didn't kill himself. Honestly, he was a piece of shit. He deserved to pay for his crimes.
Yeah.
But he obviously had like a bunch of dirt, even like through the emails that have been released. Again, that was some new stuff, but again, most of his base doesn't seem to care, but some of them do care.
Yeah.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is on her redemption arc right now. She's actually speaking not a bunch of bullshit. She's actually standing up for women, which is incredible because you already know that this guy was like, a convicted sex offender, but whatever. He talked about grabbing pussies, talked about doing everyone women.
Walking into women's locker rooms.
Yeah, I guess better late than never is what.
Yeah, I guess. better late than pedo. Whatever.
It's funny. One of my favorite quotes I keep seeing whenever somebody's like commenting on her videos is saying like, "Oh, I'm not agreeing with Megyn Kelly. She's now not Megyn Kelly, but what's her name? Something Green. What's her full name?
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, the butcher body, bad bleach."
That's it.
But no, like
people
are commenting saying like, "Oh no, I'm not agreeing with her. She's finally agreeing with us." Like, yeah, they're not taking her side. She's finally taking our side.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm glad that she can, do something positive because I think that she was just somebody that was just really taken advantage of in her early political career. I think she didn't know what the fuck she was doing, and I still believe that she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. But there's a line that she has, and the line is obviously the Epstein files and a couple of, especially it wasn't just the Epstein files either. It was the fact that she finally sees through the bullshit that the current administration is saying that, prices are coming down, we're going to get rid of the ACA, the Affordable Health Care Act, we're going to basically things that are going to that are going to really affect her constituency. And now she's seeing it because you were on the wrong fucking party. The party that you are a part of is not for the people. They're for the elites. And talk all the shit you want about Democrats. I don't like them either. But they're at least trying to push some policies that are going to help the average person. There's a lot of flaws there. I think they should go like the left in America is not far enough. I've talked about it multiple times on the podcast. But they're definitely not like pro crushing unions. They're not trying to raise your taxes for the average person. They're not trying to reduce the amount of services that you can get with your tax money, as in like reducing SNAP benefits, getting rid of your health care, reducing the amount of money that I put towards infrastructure and shit, like just shit that we actually fucking need as, people of this country. The Republicans have abandoned all that, all in the name of enriching themselves. And if you don't see that, then your eyes are closed. And eventually, hopefully you do see it. And you can, act accordingly.
I completely concur. The only thing I will add on to that is, running on this platform, we're going to release the Epstein files, and running on this platform of no more foreign wars.
Also bullshit. Yeah.
You got to have a goldfish fucking memory not to remember all that stuff from the campaign, because it was literally just a year ago, and we got half a boot on the ground almost in
Venezuela, which is like Venezuela, like what the fuck? Venezuela.
Did we just give them money? I know that was Argentina. We gave Argentina. What,
$40 billion. At the same time, they were literally arguing to not feed people in America.
Yes.
People with SNAP benefits.
That was fucking bullshit.
Yep. And again, it's hard because I know we're of a certain age, but statistically, it's just really hard for fucking young people right now, man. Like, college is more expensive, food, rent, everything in life, and
entertainment,
everything. Literally, the cost of fucking Netflix or Disney Plus from the beginning of this decade to now, it's like quadrupled.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know, like so. You should be angry. You should be fucking pissed off. Nobody's looking out for you, and
I wouldn't say nobody. I think that people like us. I will always vote on whatever will expand like affordability and just like living conditions.
Yep.
And just basically social services for all generations.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the things where I see. The boomers that they are very, I'm not gonna say all of them, but a lot of them are very fucking selfish.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna be selfish, as I age. Like if the new generation needs extra help, and if that means like raising my taxes on my home or like me personally, like right now it would kind of suck, but in the long run, I'd much rather you raise taxes on me to give somebody, a home or assistance when they need it or food or like whatever. I'd rather do that than have somebody that is desperate and poor and would like rob me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Or rob my kids or rob anybody. You know what I mean?
Worse.
So yeah, let's do that instead of, because it's way cheaper that way. People always talk about, the unhoused, population in America, how it's like, it's so high, and, we're putting all this money for, all these services and all that stuff. But what's fucking crazy expensive is actually throwing somebody in fucking jail.
Yeah.
That's crazy expensive. It's way more expensive than you think.
It's even more expensive when someone's unhoused and needs medical care.
Yeah.
And you got the ambulance, you got the, going through the ED for stuff that is preventative. It's expensive for everybody.
I'm sorry, are we talking about erectile dysfunction? Are we talking about dicks now?
I mean, the
pills, said ED, I'm just saying.
I mean, gas stations still help.
Rhino, blue Rhino. There we go.
Yeah, they when did they change the name of the emergency room to ED? Like it's like emergency department now.
Yeah, so like, really, it's funny because they go back and forth. Like they're synonymous pretty much,
yeah.
but it's funny. The one, shit. What the fuck else was I gonna say? God damn it! Oh well,
sorry, come back. I brought up dicks and you were like all confused.
Yeah, damn it, dick pills.
Well, kind of jumping back to Margie, like when she decided not to help to sign the release the Epstein file, Trump came at her.
She decided to release the Epstein files.
Yeah. And Trump came at her, like they tried to convince her not to do it and this and that. And Trump came after calling her a traitor and this and that. And that kind of opened her eyes a little bit more about the party she's working for. But I don't know. I still don't fucking trust her.
No, I don't trust her either. But also, like what she said was very valid when she came out. She did a press conference. I think it was yesterday or today. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. But she's literally with the Epstein victims, and she said that this basically the president called me a traitor. Meanwhile, he's literally hosting MBS, who literally, this is like this was weird to me, is because I think it was like a CIA or the FBI, like they investigated that MBS definitely did order the killing of Khashoggi. Yep. He was an American citizen, and now this dude's in the fucking White House. And you know what else I didn't hear? I didn't see fucking little J.D. Vance's troll ass asking, why aren't you wearing a suit?
Yeah.
Right?
There you go. That is a very, very good point. Like he did to what's his name from Ukraine.
Yep.
Yeah.
They want that. It's the power and like whatever they can extract from somebody, because they know from MBS has got fucking all kinds of money. He can invest a whole shitload of money into America. But also, let's remember that we said on 9/11, never forget, right? Every single person that was a part of the 9/11 fucking crew that crashed planes into our buildings, they held Saudi Arabian passports.
Correct.
And that's a fact.
Yeah. Aren't they like not donating, but I guess investing money into America, and like Trump has given them like a couple of high-tech jet planes and shit like that?
Not high-tech jet planes, they're fucking F-35s. So,
okay, yeah.
Which is like, that's fucking weird. Also, not going through Congress or the DOD or anything. You're just going to say, we're just going to give you some warplanes. It's also very weird. I'm sorry, just real quick. It's also very weird because Saudi Arabia is like a huge ally of China, which is like, what are we doing now? Well, it's like, I don't have a huge problem with China, but I mean, what are we doing?
It's mobsters.
Yeah.
It's literally Godfather. You know what I mean? I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse, and you scratch my back. It'd be a terrible thing if something were to happen to your little jelly over here. without you paying insurance to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's strong arm fucking tactics.
It's because Trump is a weak fucking man, and anybody that thinks he's a strong man, because they use the word strong man has to do with like literally dictators, right?
Yeah, authoritarian dictators.
But he is not a strong. He's the most weak bitch ass dude that I have seen rise to power. Like if you just give him compliments, he'll just do whatever you want. You know, he's so fucking weak, and I can't stand that this person is like literally representing America. So yeah, and selling us out. So hopefully someday, maybe someday he wakes up. Maybe he has a Marjorie Taylor Greene moment where he's just like, oh shit.
Nah, I don't see it.
Fucked up, but no, he's not going to because he's enriching himself and also staying out of jail. So
look,
yeah,
they got photos of him sucking horse dick. He ain't gonna. He's not gonna have any wake up call.
Sucking horse dick.
That's the name of the episode. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I can't name it that. Yeah, that would be funny though. You know, if we could be like free speech absolutists and be like, yeah, let children see that. But also, this is not a podcast for children, so yeah.
No, never was. I gotta go just a few miles south of the border. There was some shit that pissed. Yeah, we're right there. I can see Mexico from my roof almost. If my I usually talk about my Chinese spy. If my American spy is listening, I'm giving you the biggest middle finger. How fucking dare you, CIA of America, try and pretend like 80-year-old boomer Mexicans were One Piece fans.
Yeah.
And we're trying to do some color revolt of their president. What's her name? Sheinbaum, right?
Sheinbaum, yeah.
Sheinbaum. First and foremost, you're not fooling anybody. You look like the Steve Buscemi meme where he's fucking like, how do you do,
cool
fellow kids?
Yeah.
With a skateboard on his back. There is no 88-year-old that has always been watching One Piece and just happened to put on, the shirt with Luffy on it.
What is the name of the organization in One Piece? What do they call them?
It's Straw Hats.
Straw Hats. There we go.
Yeah, you there's no way when you have 80-year-olds, 75-year-olds out there. I'm like, okay, this is a CIA fucking coup and a really bad one. So I am not pretending like I know all things about the affairs of Mexican politics. I don't. I'm not pretending that, but I do fucking know that there are no baby boomer 80-year-old in mass. Maybe there's onesie twosies here and there. Their grandson got them into it. Not in mass, trying to do some One Piece revolt. Now in Nepal, those were like 20-year-olds.
Viva Nepal! Viva Nepal!
Viva Nepal! You know what I mean? That one I understood. I was like, okay, they're doing it. They were inspired by. Not these fuckers. This was the former Vicente Fox, the former president of Mexico, former Coca-Cola executive as well. Super right-wing guy or whatever. There's no way in shit. You're not fucking fooling me that he has been watching 1,200 episodes of this pirate.
Yeah.
Get the entire fucking fuck out of here. And I love shut the fuck up if you believe that dumb shit.
The comments I see in videos of people like, that was a grown-ass man. Like, that wasn't nobody in like their early 20s. That was like somebody's grandpa that ran through wearing that fucking flag.
I mean, okay. So let's be fair. We could all on this podcast be somebody's grandpa. We watch anime, but we're not boomers.
Yeah.
Like the boomers were before our generation. They're before where most of us here are Gen Xers. I mean, technically, Prodigy sort of is too. I probably put you in there. You're a millennial, I think.
Millennial.
It's so funny. Like there's a year apart from us.
Yeah.
Like, really, literally a few months.
It's so dumb. Yeah.
But the cutoff, like 79 versus 80, it's so arbitrary. But
it is. But I'm literally like the youngest. I'm one of the youngest Gen Xers. But I definitely identify with the Gen X way more than millennials because, like, I think it's mainly because I was in like the tech thing early on. So like, I literally grew up like with computers.
Yep.
And without I went from like fucking black and white TVs because we was poor.
Yeah.
To getting a computer and like getting online before it was cool, like BBSs and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I get it. There certainly can be like onesie twosie, but not This was a whole plaza full of old gray-haired motherfuckers in the 80s. I was like, I know my American spy was like, yeah, we gonna overthrow this presidente.
Yeah.
Nah, bruh. And here's the other thing too. I mean, the CIA has been done a billion fucking coups all over the fucking world, or attempted to all over the fucking world. That's nothing fucking new. My part of it that I'm deeply offended by is, okay, don't use One Piece.
It hits you where it hurts, man.
Exactly. If you're gonna do a coup with, you know what I mean, JJK.
JJK. That'd have to be like, they'd have to all literally be like geriatric, like gay people. You know what I mean?
Striking poses and shit.
Striking poses, yeah. Oh man, if you're a JJK fan, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm just saying, if you watch, I'm sorry, no, I'm thinking of not Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm thinking of JoJo's. I fucked that up.
You can do either one.
You can do either one.
Do JoJo. Do One Punch Man. It doesn't matter.
Well, honestly, I'll bring it back. Sorry, JJK actually does make more sense. I'm with you now, because like literally, Gojo, he's kind of like, I don't want to say he's like a right wing guy, but he's definitely like, it's my way or my fucking way. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like he's definitely he's not flexible. You know what I mean? He's flexible with his powers, but not with his beliefs. So yeah,
he's very rigid. Very rigid.
They should have had like Bobo like flags or some shit. Like if I got the fro. Bobo.
But yeah, that shit got me. And it looked like that plaza in Mexico City wasn't even like completely full too. So it was half-assed. I mean, Mexico City is bigger than New York City. I don't know if everybody knows that in terms of has a big population. Like it's fucking huge. So if you're talking about overthrowing the fucking government, you better have millions. You know what I mean? Not a few tens of thousands of
old people.
Yeah, of old people. You know what I mean? So get the fuck out of here. And now I know someone's going to be listening to this. Well, actually, Mexican politics is, and I'm telling you, I don't know about Mexican politics. All I'm saying is I know One Piece. That's it. Anyway.
I doubt anybody would be contrarian in Mexico right now with what you're saying.
I'm hoping not.
Educate us though. Like honestly, if you want to have an open conversation, like we'll talk about it.
Exactly. And I'd love to learn more. But
also, I just want you to, before I even say that, if you believe in the marketplace of ideas, I don't. So yeah, some ideas are shitty and they don't need to be on the marketplace. You know what I mean? Yeah. So how about that?
Exactly. Like,
and this is not even controversial. I think the whole, if you look into like the history of like the marketplace of ideas, it comes from like a really stupid place. Because some ideas are dumber than others. Like if I told you that, I don't know, like I believe that unicorns still exist. That's an idea.
Yep.
But it's a bullshit idea.
Yeah.
So
and then there's just extremely harmful ones that are racist, like, hey, black people aren't human. Like.
Or we have low IQ, even though IQ is just kind of a dumb, arbitrary thing. And yes, I said that, even though I'm pretty fucking smart. But you have to have like a whole bunch of things going for you before you can even take the IQ test. Like, I don't know, the ability to fucking read and do math.
Yep.
So,
or how about enough nutrition in your household to be able to have brain function?
Yeah.
Like actual food. No lead paint that you were eating the chips of,
Yeah, or not living next to a freeway where you like had to inhale fucking brake dust for, most of your fucking life.
Yeah.
So yeah, fuck all the IQ bullshit.
Yep.
Like people that say that somebody sounds low IQ, I think most people that say that to me are dumb as fuck.
Can I tell you just a mathematical fact? There are several exponentially higher. There's a higher percentage by a whole lot. I would say triple, quadruple, 4. Poor people that are extremely intelligent than there are rich people. Just because there are millions more poor people.
Yeah.
Intelligence is one of those things that is basically very difficult to predict and appears throughout all over the human diaspora. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
if you have a population of hundreds of millions of people, you're going to have plenty of brilliant geniuses in there. If you have a small population of a few tens of thousands, you're going to have less of them.
Yeah, and the other problem is like the people that are born into wealth, they have more opportunities than people that are poorer. It's like actually, really take advantage of their intelligence if they have any at all. And for some reason in America and like most capitalist societies, we equate the ability to acquire or maintain wealth to intelligence, which is not true at all. Like people talk about Elon Musk. I don't think Elon Musk is that fucking smart. I really don't. Like he doesn't own he would name a single patent that Elon Musk actually like that he created besides bought. Yep. Like he's not actually that fucking smart. And I can see it in the way he talks. I can see it in what he does. It's just he has a bunch of money, but he was born into wealth, and he made like a bunch of like really smart money moves. Like I'm with you there, but he also should not be a trillionaire because like most of the money that he has now is built upon wage theft, and really I don't know how to put this in like a great way, but also fuck that dude. He is not. He doesn't have $1 trillion worth of value.
Yeah, that's it.
In his life, he does not. And he talks. He's the CEO of like 4 companies. That only shows me that being a CEO is not that fucking hard. So
also, I'm with you, but also, how we just talked about? Oh, I'm perfectly willing to have my taxes raised to ensure that more people can eat and have libraries and roads and all of that other stuff. Well, what we've done over the last 50, 60, 70 years is we've done the exact opposite. We've let him have people in his tax bracket have multiple tax breaks and opportunities to hide wealth and shell games, and you don't have to give any money to the government. A lot of times those people pay less in taxes percentage wise than you or me.
Yes, they do. And I talked about it before, but I'll bring it up again on the podcast. The whole buy, borrow, die thing. The fact that Elon Musk, even though he's about to be a trillionaire because they're giving him basically $1 trillion worth of stock options to like up his net worth, he's not going to spend that money at all. And the way that it works for the kids in the back is that he has a bunch of money that he has in stocks. He leverages that money that he has in stocks to get loans. Mm-hmm. You don't pay taxes on loans. That's how he's bypassing, and like most of the billionaires and millionaires, that's how they bypass like the vast majority of their tax-paying liability is because they just take out favorable loans where they pay very low interest rates. And they pay it back, but they pay it back with their stock options that they didn't pay taxes on to begin with. So, yeah, that's the whole thing. So if you get enough money, it makes money. Like if you're like a billionaire and you take like I think it's like a $10 million. And you toss it into like an 8% fucking 8% yield anything, like you're making like $700,000 a year, like just on your money, just making money. So people that are poor don't think that like all these people that are wealthy and rich or whatever, that they're doing that much work. Like honestly, like once you make a certain amount of money, your money just fucking makes money. So that's all you need.
I'm also going to just quickly say this. There's a lot of studies on this, but when you get into billionaire and 100 billionaire type of status, probably even far below that, your level of human empathy is not like your average person that you just find, living in Hayward, Fresno, Chula Vista. Mm-hmm. Like the average person's empathy is significantly higher than someone who is of that level of obscene wealth. And the psychological studies on this don't show too many Batmans, or Tony Starks in terms of wanting to help people and do stuff. In fact, it's the polar opposite. More Scrooge McDucks.
Let's be honest about Batman, though. He beat up poor people. So, there's that.
Hey, he does beat on poor people trying to make a living.
lot. Yeah. Was like, hey man, here's some money so you don't have to like, I don't know, rob people. No, he's just like, how about I whip your ass at night? So yeah.
Just that's bad.
Batman has been known to whoop some ass as of some poor people. But credit where credit's due. In absolute Batman, he's breaking some arms of some Nazis.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's great. They're probably poor too, but whatever. Fuck them.
Well, I mean, there's a couple of billionaires that are out there trying to help people, but like the one I can think of is Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, because she's donated like millions of dollars to HSBCUs and stuff like that.
Get a fact checker. What's her actual name? Like
Mackenzie something.
She's no longer a Bezos. Let's leave that bozo out.
Oh yeah,
let's get her name right. Shout out to her.
It's Mackenzie something.
It's Mackenzie Scott.
There we go. Yeah.
And she is approximately worth $34 billion as of mid-November 2025.
That's more than you would ever need in life.
Yeah. Yes. And here is my other kicker, and this is why I suspect, and I'm going to float this conspiracy theory out there. Jeff Bezos is probably a raging racist because his ex-wife sure is doing some big time hundreds of millions of dollars of donations to HBCUs, which I love. I think that's great. But it also somewhere in the back of my mind of like, she's probably a petty woman who was like, you said a whole bunch of racist shit. How about I give formerly your money to some black schools?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah.
Also,
she could be looking. That could be advertising. So I'm just saying.
So on Wikipedia, is saying that she's between 2020 and 2025, she donated $1.6 billion. Oh no, sorry, $1.06 billion to support HBCU colleges. She spent $19 million to Philander Smith University and $8 million to Howard University.
Yeah, and a whole bunch of others. But yeah. That's awesome.
So what's her net worth again?
She is still worth what did I say? Like
34 billion?
34 billion?
39 billion. Yeah.
No, sorry. Yeah. Because in January she was worth 41.9 billion.
Yeah.
But that was in July.
So this is the crazy part. All right. So I just so people like really understand like the amount of money $1 billion is. 1% of $34 billion is $340 million.
Yep.
That will change somebody's life.
Yep.
So and just and then if you go 1% for like $1 trillion, that's $1 billion. Like that's like, you know what I mean? That is people don't understand like how much fucking money that really is. Like that is so much money that you literally cannot amass that much money without exploiting somebody. Like you cannot. And that's the problem with our society today is like the amount of wage theft and just human exploitation that occurs on a daily basis that people just like accept. And they're just like, oh, whatever.
There's a hole in your soul in terms of greed. Like, I think it would be fucking awesome to change people's lives on the fucking daily and be like, you know what?
Yes.
I see on some like reverse Shark Tank shit.
Yeah.
I know you're down on your luck. You're hardworking, blah, 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 blah. What if you had $300,000 now?
Yeah.
And even that amount of money, which is
is point. If you're literally Mackenzie, that's 0.01% of her net worth. That's fucking nothing.
It's pocket change, and it's just saying, okay, on some Shark Tank shit, here's $300,000 to you, or hey, you know what? I really like this barista, or this librarian, or this teacher, or this, soldier. Here, give it away. Give. Like that spirit of philanthropy, personal philanthropy, not, oh, I'm going to build some gaudy thing or have some building at a school named after me. No, like just help people. That's it.
You know what's crazy? This is proof that ghosts are not real, because ain't none of these rich people have been fucking Scrooged at all. Nobody's been hit up by some ghosts in the fucking future, past, and present and shit like that. Change their life.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, if I had that much money, like, so this is something that I believed in for like a very long time. You have the opportunity almost on a daily basis to be the fucking hero to somebody. And if you had that much money, you could be the hero every day of your goddamn life.
Yep.
Like, and you would not lose your net worth. You could literally, because I told you, like, the amount of money that you can make just like being like a literal, just like basic billionaire, and how much money just off interest on your wealth that you would make. It's easily like the rest of your life is you're done. You can easily change the life of somebody every fucking day that you see randomly on the street and be their fucking hero with just the interest payments they're making on the money that you have.
If you're multi-billionaire, almost a trillionaire status, you have a network of billionaires, meaning you can influence so many people, the billionaires and the millionaires. We're going to donate to this. We're going to make sure that Flint has clean fucking dozen in 2025.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're going to make sure that West Virginia has access to the internet and clean food and all. Like, there's so much you could do, and you could have that be your fucking competition rather than having a competition with some other bozos are behind your net worth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm reading something right now, like the amount of money to end world hunger. You can.
What's crazy is that there's people out there who aren't multimillionaires or billionaires doing like little things. Like there's a story earlier today I read where a guy, he went to his kid's school and he found out that, like, you know, there's like X amount of kids that have outstanding debt for lunch for money. Yep. These kids have debt because they get lunch and it's not paid for by the government or by the state or whatever. So the parents have to pay out of their pocket. There was kids in debt. And this guy paid off all their bills. And it was like, I don't know, like, I think it was like a couple of, like $1,000, something like that. Maybe even less than that. But like, those little things just help. This guy was a hero to little kids. He didn't want any recognition or awards or anything. So that was cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Ending world hunger is definitely, it's within, you know, the richest people's, it's like literally if they all got together, all like the richest 1%, they can end world hunger with like less than, probably like 0.1% of their combined wealth. They could do it today. And
just, you know, when people say, hey, there's really no ethical billionaires, I think some of what they're referring to is have that level of, and you make a choice, most of them every single day, to say, but these zeros on my net worth, rather than the painfully obvious of helping other human beings. I don't know.
Well, the problem is, you know, is the people that when you say that, they're like, oh, well, that's, you know, if you have that kind of mindset, you're never going to get that wealthy. Yeah, that's the point. Obviously, you shouldn't be that wealthy. But also, like, if I was magically like tomorrow, if I had like that much money, like I'm giving away a lot of it. Yeah. So to help people, because I mean, that's more than I would need or my family would need ever in life. Mm-hmm. So why not help some random person? Be the fucking hero.
Yeah. You can do things like purchase apartment buildings, you know, make completely subsidized or actually no rent. You know what I mean? Like, hey, this is for seniors, for the disabled, for young people just getting out of school and trying to. What a leg up in society if you didn't have to pay rent for the place that you're living in, and it was a nice place, not like some prison cell. Like, you have that kind of the creativity that you could have. Like, it's absolutely amazing if you wanted to. And again, because people are competitive, be fucking competitive between you and Bill Gates and Warren Buffett on who can do the most creative shit to change people's lives for the better.
Who's the top 10 richest people in the world?
Public people. I always got to give the asterisk of like the top 10 like public people in the world, because like, yes, Elon Musk is going to become probably a trillionaire pretty soon, but I don't think he's like the wealthiest guy on the planet.
Yeah,
there's
there's like,
somebody else with like some
probably
dark ass money.
like when you're talking about, Saudi royalty or,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, it's hard to quantify.
Yeah, I mean, Elon Musk has done some fucked up shit. He's got like fucking 55 million goddamn kids. He's got a
Yeah.
racist dad. He's got a whole bunch of like he's got some issues. And I think there's somebody like in the shadows that has like way more money than he does. That's doing way more darker shit. So
Also, you could even do some fun shit like make sure that we get a new Wolfenstein. You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
just saying. I would love to kill more Nazis. I'm just
like,
saying.
just or pet projects like saying, we're going to make 50,000 interspecies reviewers seasons. It's just going to happen.
Yeah.
You could employ all of Japan, basically.
I forgot what I was gonna fucking say.
Sorry.
Oh damn! I lost it. I had something funny I was gonna say, but I lost it.
Love that. Where else y'all want to go? I know we started fucking late.
I had a list, but now I forgot to pull up two. Oh no, I can still do it. Hold on.
We got the nominees.
Oh, we do. Oh, hold on. Whoop.
Wait, nominees for what?
For Game of the Year. I think off the top
for Go to Eggplant or for
no, for the actual game awards.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, I think it was Death Stranding, Hades 2, that Kingdom Come Deliverance one, Donkey Kong. Shit. Now I'm fucking
Donkey
stumped.
Kong shit is not it's not a game. I'm just saying it's Donkey Kong Bonanza, by the way. So it's Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
There you go.
Borderlands on all this?
Say again?
I said Borderlands didn't make on that list.
No.
Most of the time, not all, big shoe don't for Game of the Year. I'm not saying never, but most of the time.
Yeah. What is something that is of note for this Game Awards, which I don't agree with, like these entries. I mean, I agree with these entries for the most part, but there are 3 games that are on here that are indie games. This is like might be like the first time ever there's been like this many indie games up for Game of the Year that I can remember. I'm old, but
Also, the first one wasn't necessarily my cup of tea, but I respect it. But Hollow Knight Silk Song is $20 like when it released.
Wow.
You heard that right. 20. So in terms of value, bang for your fucking buck, that on a Game of the Year nominee, that is ridiculous.
And I think Hades 2, I'm pretty sure it's maybe 30, maybe $40. It's definitely not $70.
Yeah.
And I put in I'm encroaching upon 200 hours in this game, by the way.
Yeah.
I finally got the final ending, or one of the final endings, so.
But are you counting the hours you played it in the beta or the early access?
I count all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the game is literally, Jesus Christ, on Steam right now. It's $24.
See, like these, I'm just trying to tell you, like, you can play some really high quality games for less money than you think sometimes, which is good. I love it.
Well, I'm looking at the mobile game category. I wonder if this includes like the not the Switch, like
Steam
the
Deck?
handheld devices. If that falls into mobile.
No, they don't. Mobile means basically cell phones.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's right here. Mobile devices.
Yeah. It does not mean handheld consoles.
Mm-hmm. 2 different
But yeah,
things.
there's Destiny Rising's on here, Persona 5, Sonic Rumble, Pretty Derby. Some of these games look really good. Like,
yeah.
Like high end. Like, not like 64-bit, but like, I don't know, like PlayStation 3 quality.
Yeah.
I might download this Sonic Rumble. This looks kind of cool. Oh shit! Accident. Oh, okay. I thought I voted for it because you can vote. Yeah, all these are games you can vote for. You gotta sign in for it.
I gotta get back to playing Death Stranding 2 and a couple other games. But yeah, Ghost of Yotei I was playing for a long time. They just announced New Game Plus today, so that's nice.
Very good.
And I know they're doing the what is the online multiplayer one called?
Oh, yeah, the one with the
Legends.
Legends, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. That was a great surprise on that first game because we had no idea it was fucking coming.
I think this is hilarious. Like the most anticipated game, 007 First Night, Grand Theft Auto 6, Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, and The Witcher 4. I mean, GTA 6 has got to be like the knockout one for this one. I mean, the other games they're good, but I mean, GTA, we've been waiting for this shit for like a decade.
Since 2013, sir.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
2013.
That was back when I had my old place in Union City. Remember that? Yeah. Still throwing parties.
And remember, like, it was a PS3 game.
Yeah.
That shit floored everybody. That was more gameplay and secrets and surprises and all of that. Like, it basically almost made your PS3 blow up. Like, that was a big game for that console. So I cannot fucking wait. This is going to be fucking amazing.
The question is, are we going to get the Epstein files before we get the Grand Theft Auto 6?
God damn it. God damn it.
I mean, it's never non-redacted. Yeah.
No,
because they got to redact that shit to Kingdom Come.
They can cover up the victims' names. I don't need to know that. I just need to know who was the one that make it the victims the victims.
Yeah.
Vendors.
Sick shit. But yeah, so that'll be fun. I think the awards are usually early to mid-December, so it's coming right up. You know.
Yeah, and the Golden Eggplants is going to come back this year too.
Hell
so
fuck yeah.
if the VGAs don't get it right, you got a chance to fix it.
Hell
yeah.
I love how angry some people get, and then how fucking excited other people get when what they nominate or what they voted for wins on the Golden Eggplants. We've had people throwing and flipping fucking tables over.
Yeah, there's been some surprises. Yeah.
I remember at the Teen Titans Go panel, I went up and asked a question, and I mentioned that they won our Golden Eggplant, and the guy who does the voice of Beast Boy was like, "Where's my award at then?" Like he wanted his trophy.
That's what,
like,
bro. You got to unzip.
It's in the mail.
Unzip. I'm just saying. You got to paint your dick. You got to paint your dick gold and just unzip.
Yeah,
I think that video is posted somewhere because it definitely was like recorded.
The video where you painted your dick gold?
No, not that.
Oh, okay. We got to specify. I'm just saying.
God damn.
That guy turned out to be a creep, right? Is there some conspiracy with the guy who's the voice Beast Boy?
Oh,
he's like anti-vaxxer.
I heard something. But he's been doing the voice of Beast Boy since the OG Teen Titans, so I don't know. We shall see.
That doesn't excuse anything. I mean,
no, it doesn't.
No.
It doesn't. Just saying he's been around for so long. Like, what the fuck, man? Was he always doing foul shit or what? But we'll see.
Well, fucking what's that guy's name? Rob Snyder. He's fucking all out of the woods with his fucking creepy shit.
He seems like the kind of guy that's like, well, is 15-8 or is
Oh goddamn!
I don't know.
Goddamn. That's what the fuck? It is what it is,
dude. So last week, so I'm wearing Cape and Cow's like their shirt for their Comic-Con they did.
Yeah.
Cape and Cow Con. And last week, I wasn't on a podcast last week, but like the week before, I tried to get a copy of Absolute Batman where he's punching Nazis in the face, and I should have known that there's no way I was gonna get that because that's like it's super popular and every comic book shop is sold out. The only problem is like, dude, there is so few comic book shop in the Bay Area. Like there's probably 3 of them. I called the one comic book shop, and it was called Comic Jump, and I'm like, okay, cool. That sounds like a cool comic book store because maybe they have like comics and anime, like Jump comics and stuff like that. So, all right, cool. I'm gonna call them up, dude. They're fucking Jump House, like inflatable Jump House company. I was so fucking bad. I was like, are you serious? So that happened, but like, yeah, I went to Treasure Island over in Fremont, and the guy he was like, nope, they're sold out. There's no way you're gonna get it, so you might as well just give up. I wasn't going to Cape and Cow, but I figured Cape and Cow wasn't going to have it if this dude said that there's no way I was going to get it.
You could also you could talk to Eton.
Yeah, he'll do what he can to order
it. Yeah.
But like, I think right now they're like selling on eBay for like up in the hundreds now.
You could. I mean, honestly, at some point I'm going to buy it, no matter what the cost is.
Yeah.
But yeah, also I'll talk to Eton, or you can get like a second edition, which is not worth as much, but it is what it is.
But it's like the guy at Treasure Island was saying that it's not like a single issue. I think it's like a
It was an
seasonal
annual.
drop.
It's an annual.
Yeah, with annual, that's what it was. Yeah.
So this is what maybe this is what I'll do. I'll tell Eton, hey man, I will trade you some of the. I have like a few copies of the Cape and Cowl the Cape and Cowl edition of Black Panther.
Nice.
Like, can I trade you a couple to get Absolute Batman? Like
There you go.
Those are worth money. So I'm just saying.
Yep. All the more reason I keep saying this. God damn it. Everybody wants to see Nazis getting killed. We need to do some Inglorious Bastards.
Hold on. Everybody except for Nazis.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Of course. But they don't matter.
Yeah.
Inglorious Bastards, and we need some goddamn Wolfenstein. The culture needs these two things. Like, just make some more movies of Inglorious Bastards, a remake to a remake, sequel, prequel, whatever the fuck you got to do.
Also,
or Wolfenstein.
This is something I will allow at this point in time in my life because I want to see more Nazis getting fucked up. Is Indiana Jones have a younger guy? I think Harrison Ford. His time is quickly approaching, so replace him, and I want to see more Nazis getting punched in the face.
Would it be
by Indiana Jones?
The question would it be like a modern Indiana Jones, or would it still take place around there? Because I mean, we have
Nazis
now.
exist today, so
yeah,
it doesn't matter.
It would be like fucking like James Bond.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Like I want to see a political rally, and then Indiana Jones coming through with his whip and his gun, just fucking people up.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. What else? I mean, it feels like there was a crazy week, but
there was a few. Go ahead.
I have a question for you guys, since your guys are currently caught up with Demon Slayer. I know, Kronos, you just saw
Castle.
Your Castle, Infinity Castle. What's your guys' take on this on the show, since your guys are all caught up now?
Oh boy.
Yeah,
yeah, I am so glad that I caught up. My girlfriend, she started watching Demon Slayer from the jump. Cool. From first episode, so she likes it a lot. She actually likes Death Note as well. But yeah, Demon Slayer has been amazing. I'm so glad that I started watching it again. It's funny because the part where Prodigy was like, "Oh, there was a slump for the entertainment district." It was like maybe an episode or two. It was barely even a slump. It was like it wasn't a lot. Having the flashy ninja, he was very entertaining. That whole arc was dope. And then just catching up with there's some training stuff, and then the fact that literally the end of the last season goes directly into Infinity Castle. Oh my god, that was fucking chef's kiss where you ain't missing shit.
Nah.
And all the stuff that happened in Infinity Castle, even though some folks were complaining about there were some backstories for some of the demons, but
a lot of backstories.
Honestly,
I mean, it worked, but
yeah, I liked it because it sort of humanized some of the demons, but also fuck those demons, just fuck all those Nazis. So I'll always say it: if you could build 1,000 bridges, but you fuck one goat, you're the goat fucker. So
what if his name was Bubba though?
Yeah, no, that's not how this works. But yeah, the movie, the show has been really amazing. I need to catch up on My Hero Academia now. I'm back. I'm trying to get back into anime and maybe reading some more comics, but there's other shit I gotta do now. Yeah,
dude,
it's been great.
The scene where fucking Michael Jackson walks up into the fucking school.
Yeah,
that scene was a badass. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But what was crazy is that they all thought they had to jump on him, but he was 2 fucking steps up. He was like, "Nah, motherfuckers," and snaps his fingers, and the whole fucking clan fell into his castle. I was like, damn. Even dude with the mask, Inosuke, he was sitting down, eating his food, and fell into the hole. And he was like, "Oh shit!"
But it was still part of the plan, though.
Yeah,
there's a reason why the Infinity Castle caught basically all of the Hashira.
Yep.
So yeah.
Also, he is not just Michael Jackson. He is Moonwalker Michael Jackson. You have to get it right. You know what I mean? That is a specific version of MJ.
Dude, somebody stitched Smooth Criminal and I can't remember the bad guy's name. They stitched Muzin. Yeah, they merged Michael Jackson look into the side, and then all of a sudden became Mugen, and it was it's clearly fucking Michael Jackson.
You know what?
Like his character's based on him.
What I love about anime is they will make some very direct references to American pop stars. I mean, obviously JoJo was like one of the most notorious for it. We always just appreciate it. I will never fucking in my life forget hearing Jodeci freaking you also for that fucking JoJo season 5.
And it's crazy because like that song "Freaking You" was like not even like their best album. That was like basically Jodeci on the way out.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I love that song. I love the whole album. But yeah, that was not the best Jodeci song.
No, but it was so random. But like, I remember I was watching JoJo with my kids at the time, and I jumped out of my fucking seat and started top of my fucking lungs, freaking. They were like, "Old man, please calm down. What are you?"
Oh man, you gotta be careful of your knees, old man. I'm just saying, can't jump too fast. Can bust your shit. Also,
don't want to call the ambulance.
Also, it's time for your prostate test. I'm just saying.
Oh god, yeah. Oh man,
I'm just saying. I will say it again out of context, but ladies complain about pap smears, but also men, when we get older, we have to get fingers on our asses for some reason. Like, why the fuck do we not have like a scan for a prostate? Like, you don't need a physical person touching something through your asshole.
Yeah.
Seems kind of weird. Just saying.
Yep. Unless you're into that kind of thing,
which is fine, but also we have MRIs, right? You tell me tell me an MRI can't tell me how big my fucking prostate is.
Yep. One would think.
Yeah.
Or even like what like an ultrasound machine, like what they use for like seeing the babies and stuff. That would work with? Oh, I guess they need water.
They got to put it on your taint. There's water in there, so yeah there's liquid in there.
There's something.
I'm just saying, there's better ways.
Gamma scan. You know what I mean? Something's got to work.
I listen to Stuff You Should Know, and every time I think of like MRI machines and like X-ray, like the way they describe it, it's almost like magic. Like there's like crystals and shit involved for like MRI machines, and they have to be like calibrated and shit. And then like X-rays, they know how it works, but it's like the X doesn't stand for anything. It's literally just X-ray.
So science is basically it's the mechanism to explain magic. For a lot of people, there's a lot of other stuff too, but it's basically how you can explain the unexplainable.
I mean, I will say this though, for all of those like scans, the only nerdy thing that I love about it is there are different frequencies of waves, and like the electric
sound
spectrum in terms of like the stuff that you can see with all of the visible light for humans is not the end of it. You know what I mean? In terms of the whole ultraviolet and X-ray and gamma and and now we've proven way after we were out of school that gravitational waves are real fucking shit. You know what I mean? It's always theoretical previously.
Man, I'm listening to 3 Biotic Problems, right? And I'm on the 3rd book, and they talk about like gravity waves and like using that to like signals and shit to like aliens and shit. And at first it was like, what the fuck are they talking about? But then like eventually it starts to like click in your head, but like that book, it gets too fucking scientifically freaky. Not freaky as in like, there's aliens showing up and like there's orgies and shit like that, but like the theoretical physics that they talk about is very interesting, especially when it comes to like light speed. So yeah, it's crazy.
Physics gets real weird no matter what, because like even I'm reading this physics book right now, and it's all about like quarks and quantum stuff. You can have something that only fucking behaves in a predictable manner because you're looking at it, and when you're not looking,
it's quantum.
It's fucking other shit.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It is weird, but it's also like sometimes you can tell when somebody's looking at you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like, what the fuck?
When you come up to like a traffic light and you just happen to look to the right and the guy's looking at you, so it's like, what the hell?
So you flip them off, then you race.
Well, it's funny because in 3 Biotic Problems, so the 3rd book is called Death's In, and like there's a part that's kind of ripped out of Superman 2. That's the one where the guys are in like the little prism thing, right? So yeah, it's like
the Phantom Zone.
Yeah, the Phantom Zone. So basically something like that, but it's not like that at all. But yeah, I'm almost done with the book. I got like maybe 2 or 3 hours left of the audiobook. And yeah, it has its highs and lows. Some parts it's like kind of I don't really get what's going on, but then once the cool stuff starts happening, it really starts happening.
When the bodies hit the floor.
Basically. And they hit the floor. Fucking hard.
Good shit. All right. I am going to say this. I don't know about you guys, but I am a little tired-ish, or you guys, was there another topic you guys wanted to get to, or do you think we could wrap it a little early?
Did you guys watch Predator Badlands?
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
Honestly, it's quite good. It's one of the better. Yeah, it's really good. Like, people were talking shit about like the Predator being like woke and like small, but he's literally the runt. So yeah, stop complaining. And yes, there is like when we're talking in this, like the Predator talks. Not in English, but you know.
I was about to say, if he talks in English, I'm going to have a problem.
No, he does not talk in English. But there's a lot of
He's speaking in
explanations.
phonics.
No. And it links into both Alien Earth and Alien Earth and Predator, Killer of Killers.
Killer. Yeah,
like
yeah.
It directly goes into like both of those.
Also, those universes are I guess it's like canon that they're in the same universe.
Yes,
Aliens and Predators.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking awesome.
Did Jeffrey Epstein show up in one of the Predator episodes?
Oh God,
this guy.
That would be a funny video for somebody to make. Is have Chris Hansen like in the kitchen somewhere, and then like a predator comes in, like an actual like alien predator. He's like, "Oh, I just came here for some. I came here with some milk and cookies."
And then the booty wearer comes out, and he's like, "I call you Chris Hansen."
The fact that he says that he never did that and turned around and like dropped the video of him saying that.
That was fucking hilarious.
Definitely. I mean, if you're a fan of Aliens or Predator or whatever, watch Badlands. It's really good. Even though it's not like the Predator that you used to, like the big yoked, guy. It's like it's different kind of Predator. He's the runt, but he gets the fucking job done. I'll just put it that way. Go. Like it is not lacking in egregious violence.
I love it.
Yeah.
Real quick shout out. There's a excellent Eddie Murphy documentary on fucking Netflix.
Oh shit!
I saw that.
That one was pretty fucking good. I had almost forgotten just how long Eddie has been in shit. You know what I mean? Like it's been all of our lives.
Remember his red leather fucking suit when he was doing what was the name of that special?
Is it Raw Delirious?
Raw. Yeah, I think it was Raw.
Yeah, Delirious. He wore the purple one.
Delirious was purple. Yep.
Yeah.
That shit was great.
In the documentary, did he talk about how he purposely got rid of his iconic laugh?
I think they do touch upon that. Yeah.
I heard about that. I was like, shit, he doesn't laugh like he used to anymore.
Yep.
He had like that. Yeah. And he said like because like whenever comedians would do impressions of him, that's all they would do.
Yep.
So he was like only known for his laugh, and he didn't want that anymore. So he got rid of his laugh.
He did allude to the fact that there's still potential. We may see basically a Delirious, a Raw Part 2.
It's different now though, because it wouldn't be the same because he's a different person now. Because obviously, there's a lot of material that is in Raw that you just can't do today. Like he goes hard to the paint against like a lot of fucked up shit that are. First of all, you can say whatever the fuck you want today, but it would not be very popular. And also, like, I know that his worldview is like way different now today. Like, I'm pretty sure he slept with somebody that was trans. So, yeah.
I just would like, even though, it's obviously been like over 40 years, but I think it would be interesting to hear this version of Eddie Murphy on stage and what kind of jokes he would be telling.
Yeah.
I'd be interested. So, we'll see. He didn't like promise, but it's worth watching. It's a good documentary.
He's talked about coming back since like
probably
like more than 5 years ago when he was on the Jerry Seinfeld show, Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee.
Yeah,
he's still funny.
So he didn't make any promises. It may or may not happen. We'll see. I'll believe it when I see it, but it would be interesting because if for comedians.
I mean, I'll still watch Chappelle. You know what I mean? Jamie Foxx. There's still some funny sets. Chris Rock. There's still some funny sets on some older guys. And then if you look at one of the best examples was what's his name from Dogma? God damn it, George Carlin.
Oh,
He was in his 60s and 70s being hilarious.
And he never changed like his view. And that was a good thing. But I think one of the problems with Eddie Murphy is that he's going to have a different sort of comedic style, but he's still funny. I feel like he is in the same situation as Andre 3000 almost, where like he thinks that because of his age, he's no longer relevant.
I don't think it's
true.
That could be. We'll see. All right, let's wrap it though. Blue, what you got this week?
Let's see what's happening. So, Thanksgiving's next week, so I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if I'm cooking or not. I'm gonna definitely be making pies, but I don't know if I'm gonna be making dinner. We might actually go somewhere. Friday, I am going to. There's some of the parents or some of the dads are doing another dad's night out, so I'm gonna go hang out with some other dads in this area. We're gonna have a bar this time instead of a brewery, so that's gonna be fun. The guys I hung out with last time, they're all basically my age, so we all kind of got along. There was a couple of younger ones, but it still was pretty cool.
Nice.
Saturday, the sweetest and I are going to a dinner thing for her work, and our son's going to be spending the night at his grandparents' house for the first time. So
let's night out. There we go.
Yeah, so that's going to be a very interesting and fun night. But it's one of my friends. Her birthday is today, and they're trying to do. I didn't know this was a thing. There's there's like laser tag and like all those different like escape room things.
Yeah.
There's a company that does game show. It's called the Big Game Show, basically. I think that's what it's called. But they're like all over the Bay Area. But like, yeah, you go into these areas. It's like a actual game show studio, and you compete against other teams. Like it's a game show, whatever. And there's like prizes and stuff like that. They're trying to do it on Saturday, but I can't make it. But I think that would be pretty dope, something to do. But
that'd be cool.
Yeah. Other than that, just work has kept me fucking busy. Those last couple of weeks have been super busy at work, but it's a good thing. That's it for me.
Let's start off, Cronus. What about you?
Looks like I'm going to see your wife, actually, and your daughter on Saturday. We're going to watch The Wicked Part 2.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Did I try watching the first one? It was like pulling teeth. I stopped. I
really?
couldn't get any further.
Oh, dude, it gets way better. Like, the second half is better than the first half. And like
I like to play.
Yeah, the end is like, it's like watching a Marvel movie. Like, honestly, it really is. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, sorry. Just one quick thing. You guys saw the guy that attacked Ariana Grande on the red carpet, right? And then like the black chick kind of stepped in to like.
Yeah, even though she's like, yeah, the bodyguard should have definitely had more of a handle on that, and also like she shouldn't be defending Ariana Grande physically. Like, let a bodyguard do that.
Yeah, but what's crazy? People are comparing her to the Diamandres. What are the black chicks called from Black Panther?
Oh, Dora Milaje.
Yeah, they're comparing her to them because the actress is bald and so are the Black Panther chicks. I can't think of their names.
Dora Milaje. Yeah.
Dora Milaje. Yeah, there you go.
Good
anyway,
shit.
Yeah, I got to figure out what to do, I guess, with my life soon. So, yeah, there are going to be some drastic changes. Hopefully the podcast will keep going, but yeah, we'll see. Should be good for a while for the podcast. But you might see the background change in early next year.
Good shit. We can talk a little bit offline, but I was going to try to say let's get with maybe your brother on Thursday next week if we can. You know what I mean? Get some families together for eatings of the things of thankfulness.
Yeah, I definitely don't have plans for Thanksgiving, so yeah.
I didn't either, and I was just like, you know what? He's got a pool. Let's do it.
we can get some Chinese food. And...
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I know he's
rah. He does turkeys every year. So
yeah, let's do that. I know I'm trying to end it. I just got one last fuck you, just like I had a fuck you for the 80-year-old boomers in Mexico wearing One Piece shirts. I still do not fuck with Chris Pratt as the voice of Mario. I know there's a fucking trailer. I don't fuck with it. It fucking is like nails on the chalkboard for me. He is not a voice actor. I don't care what anybody says. He is not a voice actor. He sounds like Chris Pratt. He sounds like fucking Star-Lord. God damn it.
I'm just saying. I mean, since we're on like fuck something, fuck the VA. So how about that?
There you
fuck
go.
the VA.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Take us out, Kronos, or
Nah,
who's gonna take us?
I'm on my fuck you kick. Please take us out.
I'll do it. You have now listened to the Dangus podcast on the internet, Black and the Black Times Infinity. You check us out on the interwebs at squarespace.com/BThenBTI.
Sure, why not?
Slang? Yeah, you can Google BThenBTI and you will come up. We're on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts. We go live every Wednesday around 8:30ish on YouTube and on Twitch, right?
Yes, we're on Twitch.
Yeah. If you want to reach out to us at bthenbti@gmail.com, and we'll definitely respond back. Also, if you join our live, join our chat room, and we'll interact with our guests on there as well. But with that being said, we out of here.
Yeah.
Golden Eggplant's coming soon.
And I'll figure out the live stream thing hopefully next week. So, or sometime this week. All right, we're out of this bitch. Peace.
Peace. We almost ended it with fuck yous.